Hello everyone, and today we're back for another Loomian Legacy PvP video. And in this video, we're going to be showcasing Gargolem Based. But not that Gargolem Based. The one we're going to be showcasing is this one, if I can ever find it. This one, this Gargolem Based. I'm going to be using Immunized Clutch Plushie. I guess I could technically run Master because it does have 120 melee attack, but the plan is I'm using Gargolem Based as a mix of pretty much all the Gargolems. This pretty much has attack, which is like attack form, defense, like it has defense form, and speed, like it is speed form. So this is pretty much a mix of all three Gargolems, and unfortunately, it doesn't do well in any of those roles compared to the other three. But the moves I have are Earthquake, Slapdown, Return to Sender, and Icicle Traps. You could replace Return to Sender for Provoke if you want, because Provoke is also more consistent, but, you know, I kind of wanted to run Return to Sender because Clutch Plushie Return to Sender just sounds pretty funny. And I have Icicle Traps instead of Barbs because I have Barbs on my Celestine, so I wanted something to have Icicle Traps with. And then I have Earthquake as my main stab, and I have Slapdown to get rid of items. Team I have around Gargolem Base, I have Zulong, got Terrafly, got Windolin, got Chartiki, got Luminami as pivot because I needed a melee tank, so yeah. And I got Celesting to place Barbs. I mean, I think it's going to do okay because Gargolem Base does its role pretty well. The problem is, the reason why it's considered one of the worst Loomians in the game is because why would you use Base when you could use attack, defense, or speed? It's just, I don't know why you would use Base over the other three forms, but you know what? I'm going to try it out today, and we're going to see how it does in battle. Alright, we're into battle number 1 with Gargolem Based, and this is technically battle number 2 because I had the wrong set of Luminami, so I needed to forfeit. So, yeah, that's fixed. And there's a Borealis, and this battle is already over. Because I simply just cannot deal with Borealis. Borealis sweeps me, game over. Like, legit, what Loomian on my team can beat freaking Borealis? Hold on, I'll let y'all wait. Nothing. Nothing can beat Borealis. This game is already over. Unless I slap down its item and enforce a heal. It's the only thing I can do. Maybe I'll lead off with you. Click slap down. And yeah, I think that's the only play I can do is the thing. And I'll bring you to stop Luminami. Plus, you could have Hazard, so I gotta bring you anyway. Terrafly could be good. If I can play it right. Oh no, there's a Gargolem Base is the problem. I can place Hazards on. But he has Burn Up Crack. I think this is the team I'm forced to bring. I'm forced to bring this team. I'm screwed versus Borealis. No, nothing else to say. I'm screwed versus Borealis. I'm just gonna go for a slapdown early, because he's probably gonna H-It Roar and not risk this. I don't think he's gonna risk Zulong. Lachette. Okay, that's fine, actually. You know what? That's fine. That's perfectly fine. You know what? No item on Lachette. I'll happily take that. Thing is, we all know that he has Borealis. That's the problem. I lose to Borealis. Borealis wins no matter what happens. So, yeah, not great. Is it sad that Luminami's the best Loomian that can switch into this? Yeah, I think so. I think that's kind of sad. And unfortunately, every time this Loomian comes in, I lose. Borealis comes in, is the problem. I'll switch into Windolin, and yep, go Borealis. Borealis now comes in for free, because I'm screwed. Oh, he stayed in. Slap down. Alright, fine. Crit, of course it's a crit. It's always the darn stupid Lachette. It's always this idiot Loomian that destroys me. I'll just Mega Chomp. You know what? I'm gonna take this one-on-one, because guess what? I don't know what else to do. I gotta take the one-on-one against this darn tree. This tree never dies, no matter what I do. Wow, Lachette being annoying? Who would have saw that one coming? Yeah, I'm kind of screwed versus the tree. Can't go into you because it'll get slapped down. You'll get slapped down. You'll get slapped down, which I need. And yeah, you have Clutch Plushie. I can't switch into anything. Luminami is the best switch-in. And if I go Luminami, it gets a free switch to the other guy. Like, Borealis just comes in for free now. Oh, he just stayed in and slapped down. You know what? Fine. Fine, Lachette. Fine. Fine. Get rid of my armor. I don't care. I want to get damage on the Lachette. That's going to do at least half, I think. it still did nothing. Alright, I'm gonna switch now into Chartiki. I don't care if I lose my item. You switch Borealis. Just do it. Yep. I lost. This thing sweeps me. This thing sweeps me. Yep, I lose to this. I lose to Borealis. Yeah, how do I beat this? Oh, wait, I can't. Burn up. Borealis wins. Borealis wins because it's the stupidest Loomian at all time. And Jamie does not want to nerf it for some strange reason, even though it deserves to be nerfed. And that's also a Gargolem, but I think that's Gargolem Defense, not Gargolem Based. That is Gargolem Defense, not Gargolem Based, because I saw it from the beginning. So I just go for Fire Breath for that much damage, I think. Yeah, that's Gargolem Based, I can tell. And it's a Slapdown variant. Bruh. Slapdown. Didn't do much, though. So that's fine. And it's Health Amulet, meaning it will never die. Boy, I wish I was using offensive variants. I'll just go for another Fire Breath. I think that's good is that its Slapdown isn't going to do that much, but I'm still kind of in trouble because Borealis. Driving Force. Honestly, Gargolem Base would not be the worst here. Yeah. I could slap down its item, which that's worth it. Slap down its item. Oh, he switched to get Lashant, bruh. Like, Lashant just comes in every single time. It might just heal, actually. If it heals, I'll actually just go for an Icicle Trap. Yeah, it's just gonna heal, so I'm gonna place Icicle Traps. Let him heal. We'll let the Lashant heal. Okay, he rested, actually. You know what? That's fine. He rested. That sucks, but you know what? I got Traps up. And he'll go for a heal. Fortunately, I gotta allow him to heal. He could just go for Traps himself, actually. But no, I think he's gonna heal. Okay. Okay. Oh, he just went Traps. Okay, he went Traps himself. Okay, fine. Fair. He went Traps himself as I go for outclassed. By Lashant. Lashant's dead. Alright, life's good when Lashant's dead, but Crackalola comes in for free now. That's why he sacked Lashant, is because another Loomian now comes in for free with Icicle Traps up. Borealis! There it is! There is the dumb Loomian! The dumbest Loomian in all of existence! Here it is! Here it is! Oh, I hate Borealis. Like, are you ready for a +1 Fire Breath? Do nothing to this idiot? Oh yeah, Bitter Cold as well. Yeah, Bitter Cold. Oh no, it just clicked bulked up. But still, are you ready for this? Are you ready for this to do 0 damage? Huh, let's see. 0 damage. Let's see. He switched. Thank God. Honestly, thank God. I don't care. He switched. Thank God. Oh my God, I don't care. I don't care he switched. He switched. I don't care. That's a lot of damage as well. But Luminami's kind of chip. Oh, no, it is kind of chip. Bruh. T-Sweep's basically free, and I don't have Restrictive. I'm in trouble now. Unless I could slap down that item. I can't lose Tartiki because I lose the Borealis. He basically T-Sweeps for free, and I can't stop it. I gotta hope he misses its attack. Luminami is bad in this battle anyway. Even though it could be free pivot, Luminami is terrible in this battle anyway, so I gotta just sack it. This sucks, but it's a Force Play. Yeah. I will not be able to take 2 T-Sweeps. I'll go for Flash and Flee in case it misses T-Sweep or something. Yeah, he won't miss it, but I will. Now I just go back into Windolin now and get some momentum. So yeah, this best play to make. Lashant is dead, which is nice. Fade away. Let's see, does he have Crackalola? He does. Borealis. Okay, you know what? That's fine. Free damage on Borealis. Free damage on... Yes, yeah. Free damage. None at all! And when I mean free damage, I mean none at all! I'm gonna slap down a darn item, because once I put you to sleep, you'll be in trouble for the rest of the battle. Thank God I forced the switch. Into Mutagon. Okay, Mutagon is a 2-hit KO, thank God. Alright, 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 alright. Alright, Borealis, I see you. Alright, Gargolem Based, I see you. No more specialty gloves, which is nice. Oh, Earthquake? No, I just slapped down again. I just slapped down again. Because, yeah, Gargolem Defense can't switch, because I can slap down its item. And he can't even Mudslide. He could have Teardown. He's doing this because of Borealis. That's why he's playing the way he's playing. Oh. Do I just go for the play? RTS. Okay! Bye, Zulong! Bye, Zulong! Zulong's gone, I hope. RTS. Bye-bye. Gargolem Based catching bodies. You'll love to see it. Now, Gargolem Defense comes in to traps. Yep, comes into traps. Probably will remove the traps as well. Yeah, because he does not want to lose the other guy. He does not want to lose the other guy. He's doing this intentionally. He's doing this intentionally because he knows Borealis wins. That's why he's doing this. That's the reason why he's doing this. He knows Borealis wins. He knows that dumb Borealis wins the game. Slapdown will not matter. I already lost my item. This might not even KO the Gargolem, actually. But if he switches out, like, he has to stay in, so Mega Chomp is free. Mega Chomp is basically free here. And he can't even Driving Force me. So yeah, there you go. There's a KO. Now, can I find a way to break through this idiot Loomian? Can I find a way to break through this idiot of a Loomian? Probably not, because it's a Borealis, and it's the stupidest Loomian in all of existence. I mean, how do I break through this? Let's be honest. How do I break through this? Okay, what I need to do is I need to force it to sleep. Ill Will, that's going to KO me, isn't it? Okay, it actually did not do that much. Fire Breath. Reason why I'm Fire Breathing is so I can do some damage. Do nothing, because of course it does. Nothing. Bulk up. Oh god, here we go again. Here we go again! Oh god, I should have just healed. That was dumb. I should have just healed. All the thing is, all I need him to do is sleep once. If he can fall asleep, I can slap down its item and then maybe start earthquaking it. Oh well, I'm dead, aren't I? Yep. Idiot. Idiot Loomian. Idiot Loomian. Idiot Loomian alert. Idiot Loomian alert. Idiot Loomian alert. I'm just going to slap off his item because that's the only play I can do. Please. Don't make this Borealis 4v1 me. If this Borealis 4v1s me, I'm going to send this clip to Jamie, and this will be the time for him to nerf this idiot Loomian. Ill Will KOs me. Okay. Ill Will KOs me. If this thing 4v1s me, this will be the clip. I'm going to Zip Zap out, actually. Because if he Ill Wills again... Yeah, he Ill Willed. He Ill Willed. Okay, he Ill Willed. He Ill Willed, and I have 2 Fire Breaths. Oh, please tell me this Borealis is the last one. Please Ill Will and KO me. Bitter Cold. He went for... Oh, actually, no, that's fine. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Fade away. Fade away here. Fade away here! Please! Sorry, I pulled my mic out by accident. That was an accident. Please, I swear, if this Zulong does not defeat this dumb Borealis, I swear I'm gonna lose it. Please. 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 Thank you! Take that, idiot! You deserve to get KO'd! Let's head into battle number 2. Alright, battle number 2 with Gargolem Based, and all I will say is that Borealis deserved to be KO'd. Any Borealis deserves to go down. So, Gargolem Based actually didn't do too bad in the first battle. It actually looks pretty good here if I can get the traps up. He has a Dragodime, but without Banana Split, so that's going to be interesting. Zulong can do well, but I gotta make the right read is the problem. Oh, I'm going to have to read well is the problem. I'm not necessarily I'm not necessarily the best at that. Fade Away is at least free. Not really. No, he has a Holly Bunch. But I'm not locked into anything, so that's good. If I lead with you, it isn't... Which lead is immediately game losing? I'm just trying to think. What is the game lose? I don't want to make a game losing play. I'll bring Celestine because I can place Barbs and Flash and Flee outspeed. Metal Blast, lots of damage. Out of these, which one? Lumi or Chartiki? I think Chartiki's better. Does he have any hazards? No, he doesn't have any hazards, but Luminami could be good. But no, yeah. No, I'll be fine. Okay, I'll lead Windolin. Don't think he's going to lead Zulong, because that's pretty obvious. Even if he does, I have the Celestine player right there. So that's the play. He leads... Ooh. Oh, okay. This is an interesting position. I think I'm just going to go Celestine and not think about it. I'm not going to risk Mega Chomp because he could be Shade Pearl. He could be Clutch Plushie. And there's just a chance that Holly Punch flat out lives. So I don't want to take that risk. I'm not risking this play turn 1. I don't think he wants to risk Holy Bunch either, so I think we're both going to reposition. I don't think either of us wants to take this. But I wish I led with the other guy. If I led with Gargolem Based, I would actually not been in a bad situation there. But I think we're fine. He's going to go into I'm going to go Celestine. And he's going to switch probably into Crackalola. Yeah, that's another reason why I didn't want to do that. I wanted to switch into this. So I'll go for Layer of Barbs, actually. The reason why I'm going for Layer of Barbs is because if he goes for an attack, he switched. He didn't want to get Deja'd. Goes into Holly Bunch. And what does Holly Bunch do to me? Is the real question. What does it do to me? I Soul Burst and go for Metal Blast? Yeah. That's the play I will go for. I got a Layer of Barbs up. I was fine staying on Crackalola because if it went for an attacking move, I could Deja Vu it into something. So that's why I felt safe placing a Layer of Barbs there. Because if he clicked another move, I could Deja Vu it. Place another Layer of Barbs and get an advantage early. So that's why I placed the Layer of Barbs. I don't know why I went back into Holly Bunch. Holly Bunch Life Drain does damage, but this is also Celestine. So I don't know what that play was all about. Does it click Flash and Flee? You go for Flash and Flee here? Okay, I really did not do anything. Wow. So yeah, he pivots out with Flash and Flee. Layer Hazards is up. And we don't know what his Crackalola is. So he's going to go back into that, I assume. No, Tyrex comes in to click Teardown. Okay. So he goes into Tyrex to click Teardown. It's Health Amulet, so he's not Boots, meaning Flash and Flee is indeed free. And I can go into... yeah, I can go into the other guy. So Celestine can switch into Holly Bunch, but Holly Bunch can click Flash and Flee, which is not always ideal. I don't even care if he goes back into Holly Bunch, because even if he goes back into Holly Bunch to stop Flash and Flee, he takes a Layer of Barbs damage. The Layer of Barbs is putting pressure on his team. He pretty much is forced to tear down. Honestly, he is forced to tear down here. Knowing that, I feel like our Golem Based is free, but if I lose my Clutch Plushie, it's over. I'm going to do it, I think, because I have Earthquake to threaten out the Tyrex. Ah, darn it! I can't believe I fell for that. Well, I just go for an Earthquake then. I just go for Earthquake. Darn it, that sucks! I didn't think he was going to Vice Jaws there. At least the hazards stay up. And this Earthquake might do it, KO Crack? I don't know if it will, but I'm going to try it. It maybe can. Thank God I got Earthquake. He might live if he Soul Burst, but even if he does Soul Burst, his Crackalola will be too low. So, honestly, this is not terrible. This is actually not terrible for me. I'm actually not in a terrible position, and since I'm immunized, I could slap down for free if he goes Holly Bunch. Which, there you go, there's the Holly Bunch play. Into hazards as I click slap down. Perfect! That's a great position for me. That was a critical hit anyway. So yeah, I just slap down here. There's no reason why I don't slap down. There's no reason why I don't slap down here. And Gargolem Base is actually starting to pop off. Nice. Bye-bye, Holly Bunch. You have Restrictive Shield. Okay, so that's why you lived the... that's why he lived the Metal Blast very well. Good to know. The hazards stay up. I could maybe even place Icicle Traps to force Crackalola back on. Gargolem Base is actually kicking butt right now. Putting a lot of pressure on both his Tyrex and his Crackalola. Mutagon comes on in, though. And Mutagon is kind of a nightmare versus my team. So, I gotta switch. I'm going to go into Wyndolin, this dies. Chartiki, I think this dies as well. Honestly, is it sad that I think Celesting might be the best play? Because, yeah, Holly Bunch is dead. I could place more hazards on it, though, is the thing. I'm kind of stuck into a pin here. You don't live... He's good at T-Sweet. But I don't have any Mind Resist besides Celesting. I think I do go Celesting. This may seem stupid, but I think it's surprisingly the best play to make here. I actually think this is the best play. Weird, I know. I think this is the best play. He Frost Punched. Okay. So I'm fine. And I live the hit decently well. I can go for a Layer of Hazards. I could even go for a... I'll go for a Layer of Barbs. No! He's gonna get Tyrex back in the game. Tyrex comes back into the game with Hazards up. Well, darn, it sucks. That's unfortunate. Well, I flash and flee the Chartiki as he goes for teardown. Okay. I mean, it's still not terrible, because I can still go for a flash and flee. I could even Miracle Beam, but I know that's not enough to KO. Do I bring Gargolem Base back into the game here? Or do I go Windolin and put some pressure? I don't know, actually. It's an interesting play call here. I think I'm going to go Windolin here. I don't think he's going to Vice Jaw. I don't think he's going to Vice Jaws. Oh, he did. Darn it, he actually did. At least I lived the hit. I did not think he was going to Vice Jaws. I thought he was going to tear down. I legit thought he was going to tear down. I'll go for Fade Away. I can still live my I can still keep Windolin for later. Something's making me think he's not tear down on Tyrex. I don't know why. Something is telling me he's not tear down on Tyrex. He's going to stay in because he knows he lives, which sucks. So I'm in a terrible position right off the bat. Terrible position for me. Chartiki comes in to Vice Jaws. That's not going to do much. I go for Muck Blast to force a switch. But now he tear downs for free. Now he tear down. Bruh. I'll just Fire Breath. Now he clicks tear down. Oh, he just Earthquake. Okay, bye Tyrex. Tyrex is dead. That's fine. That's fine. I'm perfectly fine with that. So, he did not have tear down. Interesting. Now he goes Crackalola and heals. Or he goes Mutagon and catches a KO. Okay. Alright, that's fine. I can let Chartiki go down. I can live with that. They keep Hazard Pressure up and then go back into Gargolem Base? Yeah. That seems like an okay play for me. T-Sweep, I'm dead. But that doesn't matter too much. Unless he's a Specialty Boots Mutagon, which he could be. Even if he is, I have Zulong, who's Specialty Boots, which I Zip Zap in and out and in and out and in and out and in and out. So, I just Fade Away here. No reason why I don't. If he is a Boots Mutagon, I just Zip Zap, Zulong, into Celesting, sack Celesting, back Zulong, Zip Zap again. And he's not Specialty Boots, so bye-bye Mutagon. Mutagon is dead, back into Gargolem. With Hazard Pressure, and with 2 offensive Loomians, 1 melee, 1 range. And Celesting can deal a little bit of damage as well, so I'm not in a terrible position there either. Final Loomian is Dakuda, which is not bad at all. I can go for an Earthquake for some damage. Could be Boots, actually, but again, I'm not in a terrible position. It's not Boots, so the Earthquake comes in free. Does a decent chunk of damage as he clicks for the Tsunami. Probably gonna Soul Burst. Yeah, he's gonna Soul Burst, probably. And I know he's not Boots, so I can go Windolin for free and click Fade Away. Sack the Celesting. Sack the Celesting, yeah, that'll be the play. You're the better play because he could Soul Burst. Plus, I like saving my Zulong for later. If he goes Crackalola, E-Burst is looking very free. He went Crackalola, meaning the E-Burst is looking very free. I don't even care if I get burned here. I don't even care if I get burned. We're in a pretty good position. That just straight up OHKOs it. And yeah, there's nothing he can do anymore. There's nothing he can do anymore. I have way too much offense. I have way too much offense. And yet, that's going to be the Gargolem Base Showcase. I think 2 battles. I think this is the best way to showcase the Gargolem Base. I think it did as good as it could have done. It showed a little bit of offensive potential. It placed down hazards. It did RTS. It did everything it could have done. Honestly, I don't think it could have done any better. It did what it needed to do. Hope you guys enjoyed this video of me using Gargolem Base. I think it's fine. But again, the problem with Gargolem Base is the same problem like a lot of other Loomians have. It's outclassed by all the other 3 Gargolems. Meaning it's just so... Why would he ever use Gargolem Base? Like, even with the new ability of it getting Regift in Season 4, it doesn't give you a niche to use it over even other than Regift Loomians. So, it's a top 10 worst PvP Loomian, not because of what it can do, because it's actually a very good Loomian. I mean, it has all of Gargolem's move pools, the stats are good, and all the moves it has. It can pretty much be ran any way, which is cool. But why would you use this over the other Gargolem forms? That's the reason why Gargolem Base is a pretty bad Loomian. Not because of the Loomian itself, but because of the other forms that outclass it in every single way. Hope you guys enjoyed this video of me using Gargolem Based, and I'll see y'all all later. Bye-bye!